Hey there, tech enthusiasts! Today, we're diving into the world of Wi-Fi hacking. It sounds like something straight out of a spy movie, right? Well, it's a real thing, and it's more accessible than you might think. In simple terms, Wi-Fi hacking is like picking the lock on a wireless network. It's about finding ways to access someone else's internet connection without their permission. Now, before you get any ideas, let's make one thing crystal clear. Hacking into someone's Wi-Fi without their consent is illegal. It's a serious offense with serious consequences. Think hefty fines and even jail time. We'll talk more about the ethics and legalities later on. For now, just remember that the information here is for educational purposes only. Let's get real for a second. I know the idea of Wi-Fi hacking might seem exciting, like you're on the verge of learning some secret code. But trust me, the thrill of hacking is nothing compared to the crushing weight of the law. Accessing someone else's Wi-Fi without permission is a big no-no. It's an invasion of privacy, and it can land you in a world of trouble. We're talking fines, lawsuits, even criminal charges. Nobody wants that. So, why are we even discussing this? Well, understanding how Wi-Fi hacking works is crucial for protecting your network. It's like learning how a lock works so you can build a better one. The information here is for educational purposes only. Use it to learn to protect yourself and to become a more responsible tech user. All right, aspiring ethical hackers, let's talk tools. Just like a carpenter needs his hammer and saw, a Wi-Fi enthusiast needs the right software to tinker with networks. Don't worry, we're not talking about shady downloads from the dark web here. We'll stick to readily available and perfectly legal options. First up, we've got Kali Linux. Think of it as a Swiss Army knife operating system, packed with tools specifically designed for network analysis and security testing. It's free, it's powerful, and it's a must-have for anyone serious about cybersecurity. Then there's Aircrack-ng, the go-to suite for cracking Wi-Fi passwords. Don't let the name fool you, this isn't some malicious program. It's a powerful tool for testing the strength of your own network security. And let's not forget about Wireshark, the network traffic analyzer extraordinaire. It's like a microscope for your Wi-Fi, allowing you to see every single packet of data that goes in and out. Section 4. Setting the stage, understanding networks. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty of hacking, let's make sure we're all on the same page about how Wi-Fi networks actually work. Wi-Fi networks are the backbone of our modern connected world. They allow us to access the internet wirelessly, enabling everything from streaming movies to working remotely. But how do they function, and what makes them secure or vulnerable? Imagine your router as a friendly neighborhood bar. This bar is open to everyone in the vicinity, sending out signals to invite people in. It's sending out invitations or Wi-Fi signals to anyone who wants to connect. These signals are like the bar's open doors, welcoming anyone within range. To join the party, you need the secret password, also known as the network key. This key is what grants you access to the network, much like a VIP pass to an exclusive event. Now, there are different levels of security at this bar. Just like a real bar might have bouncers or security cameras, Wi-Fi networks have various security protocols to keep unwanted guests out. Older, less secure protocols like WEP are like flimsy screen doors. They offer some protection, but not much. They might keep honest people out, but they're easily bypassed by anyone with a little know-how. Hackers can exploit these weak points with relative ease, gaining access to your network and potentially your personal information. On the other hand, more modern protocols like WPA2 are like steel vault doors. These offer a much higher level of security, making it significantly harder for unauthorized users to gain access. They're much tougher to crack, but with the right tools and techniques, even the toughest security can be compromised. Hackers are constantly developing new methods to break through these defenses, which is why it's crucial to stay updated on the latest security measures. Understanding the different types of networks, encryption protocols, and security measures is crucial for both attacking and defending them. Knowledge is power, and in the world of cybersecurity, it's your best defense. It's like knowing the layout of a building before trying to break in or protect it. By understanding the structure and vulnerabilities of a network, you can better prepare to defend it or, if necessary, find ways to penetrate it. This foundational knowledge is essential for anyone looking to delve deeper into the world of network security and hacking. Section 5. Sniffing out the signal, finding your target. All right, time to put on our detective hats. Imagine yourself as a modern-day Sherlock Holmes, but instead of solving crimes, you're uncovering the secrets of Wi-Fi networks. The first step in any Wi-Fi hacking endeavor is reconnaissance, which basically means gathering information about our target network. This is a crucial phase where we collect as much data as possible to understand the landscape we're dealing with. Think of it like a wolf scoping out its prey. The wolf doesn't just pounce without a plan, it observes, it studies, and it waits for the perfect moment to strike. Similarly, we need to know what we're dealing with before we can make our move. This involves understanding the network structure, its strengths, and its weaknesses. This is where tools like NetStumbler or Kismet come in handy. These are powerful network scanning tools that help us identify nearby Wi-Fi networks and gather essential details about them. These programs allow us to scan for nearby Wi-Fi networks and gather basic information about them, like their names or SSIDs, signal strength, and what type of security they're using. This information is the foundation of our reconnaissance mission. It's like having a list of all the bars in town along with their addresses and dress codes. You wouldn't just walk into any bar without knowing if it's the right fit for you, would you? We can then narrow down our targets and focus on the ones that look most promising. This means identifying networks that have weaker security protocols or are more susceptible to certain types of attacks, or in the case of ethical hacking, the ones that might be most vulnerable. Ethical hackers aim to find these weak spots so they can be reported and fixed, making the network more secure. Remember, the goal here is not to cause any harm. Ethical hacking is about improving security, not exploiting it. It's about being a responsible digital citizen. We're just gathering information like responsible digital citizens. Documenting our findings meticulously ensures that we can provide valuable insights to network administrators and help them bolster their defenses. Once we've gathered all the necessary information, we can prepare a detailed report. This report will outline the vulnerabilities we've discovered and offer recommendations for improving the network security. Collaboration is key in the world of cybersecurity. By working together with network administrators and other cybersecurity professionals, we can create a safer digital environment for everyone. And there's a great sense of accomplishment in knowing that you've contributed to making the digital world a little bit safer. So let's get out there and start sniffing out those signals, one network at a time. Section 6, Cracking the Code WEP and WPA Explained. Now let's talk about cracking those Wi-Fi passwords, shall we? In today's digital age, securing your Wi-Fi network is more important than ever. With the increasing number of devices connected to the internet, from smartphones to smart home gadgets, the risk of unauthorized access has never been higher. As we mentioned earlier, different networks use different security protocols, and some are easier to crack than others. Understanding these protocols can help you make informed decisions about your network security. WEP, or Wired Equivalent Privacy, is one of the older protocols, and it's about as secure as a screen door on a submarine. Introduced in 1997, WEP was designed to provide a wireless security level comparable to that of a wired network. However, its design flaws soon became apparent. It uses a weak encryption key that can be cracked relatively easily using tools like Aircrack-ng. These tools exploit vulnerabilities in the WEP protocol, allowing attackers to gain access to the network in a matter of minutes. WPA, or Wi-Fi Protected Access, is a much stronger protocol. Introduced as an interim solution to address the weaknesses of WEP, WPA brought significant improvements in security. It uses more robust encryption and constantly changes its keys, making it much harder to crack. This dynamic key management system ensures that even if one key is compromised, it won't jeopardize the entire network. But even WPA isn't foolproof. Over time, vulnerabilities have been discovered, and with enough time and processing power, determined attackers can still find ways to bypass its security. With advancements in technology, hackers have access to more powerful tools and techniques, making it essential to stay ahead of potential threats. This is where WPA2 and WPA3 come into play. That's why it's crucial to use the strongest security protocol your router supports, preferably WPA2 or WPA3 if available. WPA2, introduced in 2004, offers even stronger data protection and network access control. WPA3, the latest standard, provides enhanced security features, including better protection against brute force attacks. It's like upgrading from that flimsy screen door to a solid steel door with multiple deadbolts. By using the latest security protocols, you can ensure that your network remains secure against evolving threats. Remember, a secure network is the first line of defense in protecting your personal and sensitive information.